Welcome to this week's episode of Chasing the Whimsy. I am your host, Ben. Merry Christmas! If you are listening to this day one drop, it is Christmas morning. Merry Christmas to everybody. Happy holidays. I am currently recording this yesterday, the 24th, Christmas Eve. Happy birthday, Dad. Don't have the kids this year for Eve. I get them Christmas morning. So I am podcasting solo. And I did not invite anybody over to come watch me. Everybody's kind of doing stuff. I get it. Plus I took a nap all day. So it's like 8 o'clock. I've been sitting on this thing for like all day. So I was going to try and record something. I think I would have gotten the pass to not record and have anything posting on Monday, with it being Christmas. And what was it? Talking to Layman and stuff. It's all about consistency. Sure, I don't expect most of you guys to listen to it on Monday, but what happens Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday when you guys are like, "Where's my whimsy?" So I just wanted to record a little bit, something solo today, so you guys have something midweek before the New Year's, and just trying to maintain that consistency a little bit. What's going on? This may or may not be my second or third recording. I tried recording a little bit earlier, and I did not like any of it. And I was like, oh man, what am I doing? So it's weird talking to myself. I have a Zoom meeting set up in case Liam can call in, but I don't think he will. He's doing family pictures and hanging out with family and everything else. So totally understandable. Nothing against any of them, but it's here. So it's weird looking at myself. I also thought it would be a good idea just to, I need the practice. I've been talking about doing some live streams and some extra projects and stuff. And with that, I might have to be here by myself talking to myself. So welcome everybody to the Ben's by himself talking to himself hour. Let's see. I didn't write anything out because I didn't know what the heck I was going to talk about. But a lot of the stuff I've been seeing across all the socials and some of the podcast hosting sites is they break down some of the analytics and stuff, and everybody's giving me these 2023 wrap-ups. So this will be the Chasing the Whimsy 2023 wrap-up episode. I figure, was it Monday? Next week is going to be New Year's. We'll get Liam on for New Year's. And I think we'll just really kind of just focus on what does 2024 look like, some resolutions and some goals for 2024. So this just happened to work out really well to kind of just wrap up 2023. I will speak on behalf of Liam for a little bit. Maybe he can tag in a couple of things that he liked that we did this year. But I'll just go over a little bit of what Chasing the Whimsy did in 2023. Our first recording was on July 3rd, so a little bit more than halfway through the year. Since then, kind of just been going crazy. A lot of really fun stuff that we did this year with Liam and I. All right. Bear with me. I'm going to try and go in order a little bit here. So for the 2023 wrap-up, this will be episode 31. And then I think when we record next week, it'll technically be officially 2024. So this is probably the last episode for 2023. So we got 31 episodes. We have 3 episodes of JJ's Yellowstone story. We'll have more coming into 2024 with that. I'm going to work with him with his stories a little bit more and get more of those kind of out there for you guys. So 31 episodes, 3 bonus episodes. We've had a number of different guests already. Nikki, Rhiannon, Other Grandma, Megan, Sophie, Robert Kurtzman when we were in TucsCon. Courtney came in, and Sandy, JJ. Technically, there's some recordings from the girls, but I don't think those actually made it out. So maybe I'll do a project where we just take some of the unreleased audio from some of these other things. So we had a handful of guests. I think if I can get this Zoom thing figured out, I think it's just going to open up a bunch of potential for 2024 to have a lot more guests and allow us to kind of reach out to a larger, not necessarily audience, but it's like when Randy goes back to Montana, maybe we could record with her up there. People with really crappy schedules, get them to kind of zoom in a little bit. Who else? We got a couple of really big interviews planned for February. I don't have my calendar up here. Lamb came up with this idea for episode 37, which, if we plan it right, is going to be that first Monday in February. So we got a couple of guests that I think will be kind of fun. If anybody pays attention to the socials, I might have hinted at a couple guests that we have. One might be a maverick, and the other one might be a artist. So those will be recorded probably. I mean, one of us can be recorded in 2 weeks, another one maybe 3 weeks, and then still trying to lock down a certain beard guy. So if we can get him on, we're looking at like a 3-part episode 37. So a little heads up and a little something for you guys to kind of stay tuned. What else have we done? We got the 31 episodes. All the episodes are currently converted to a video format, so you guys can technically listen to all of the catalog on YouTube. We had some feedback to start putting stuff on YouTube, so all the episodes are on YouTube. The socials, Twitter or X, Chase the Whimsy. Instagram, Chasing the Whimsy. We now have a TikTok, which is also Chasing the Whimsy. And technically I'm on Facebook. I do not know how to use Facebook, FYI. So you guys can find me on Facebook. It's not as user friendly as everybody thinks it is. Good Lord, I don't know what the hell I'm doing on that. But we're technically on Facebook also. Where else? So the socials, early on, they were all garbage posts. I mean, to be fair, they're all still garbagey posts, but it's kind of just really, I've enjoyed 2023 because I had little to no socials before the podcast, and now jumping in at such a late age, trying to understand how the socials work. It's been interesting. It's been fun. Anybody following, you'll notice that probably every day, definitely 6 times a week. So I miss 1 or 2 every once in a while. But we started posting little shorts, best ofs. So, we're creating these 30, 60-second shorts with subtitles, just kind of favorite moments throughout the whole thing. across all of the episodes and kind of this week, they've all been from the Christmas episode. So they've all been from episode 30. We got one more I'll post again today with this episode. So the socials are kind of going really good. I got like it's weird. I heard one person say to kind of grow your audience, it's all about keeping people engaged and just content. And I think I don't know who these people are, but like the experts are like, yeah, you should be posting 2 to 3 times a day, and I'm like, I don't have the patience for that. But you never know. I didn't have the patience to do it more than like 2 or 3 times a week, and now I consistently I've worked it out to have things ready. So that's where the best ofs come in. Is I'll just make 5 or 6 of these, and I'll just bank them all, and then every week I'll just drop an extra one. So we got those. A lot of interaction on the socials. It does, like, I came into TikTok late. Oh, that's only like a month old, if that. But yeah, I don't know. We're getting the views and the plays and the likes with as much stuff as I'm putting out there across all, like, what is it? 4 socials, YouTube, the podcast, the website. Like, it's good. Like 2024, you just type in "chasing the" and it's just gonna automatically come up Whimsy. You're gonna see gnomes everywhere in 2024. So I'm having a blast with all of this. It's good for me to have a hobby. I work a lot, and then like some of our old hobbies, like we did a Pokemon trading card game for a little while, and I went crazy. Liam and I were just like buying all the cards and playing all the time, and that kind of fizzled out. So what's kind of nice is this hasn't started to fizzle at all for me. Hence why I'm recording by myself, Christmas Eve for everybody for Christmas morning. It was nice. I hinted at it a little bit, I think last week or the week before. Some of the stuff that I'm learning through the podcast is translating into different projects and stuff at work. And, I'll have some more updates with that, but I was given a small video project. So I think Kelly's seen the full thing and she likes it. We're presenting it later this week. So I don't know. It's just a weird, different skill. And like prior to podcasting, I would have been like, nobody cares about the socials. Nobody cares about like it's not a transferable skill. Liam playing video games in Fortnite, like it's not a transferable skill. But kind of just this whole journey so far this year, it has kind of shown there's a potential that this can become something. I look back at like early days of podcasting, Tell 'em Steve Dave, Kevin Smith, Joe Rogan, Mark Maron, like everybody back then was like, why are you putting out a free podcast? Like, it seems stupid to be like, why are you just giving it out for free? And now, all those people are just like titans within podcasting. And it's not like you're not making money on podcasting. It's all of the things that the podcasting, like all the doors it opens up. We're going to start doing some live streaming, probably very early first of the year. If I can get Liam to start playing Fortnite, that might, I'm not saying he's going to go pro. I mean, I watch him, and it's not even just as a dad do I think he can go pro. Like, it's like, he's really good. And I talked to him last week about it, and I was like, I really, like, it's so hard to talk to a 13-year-old. It's like, because he's playing already, but he's got maybe a little self-conscious about the way he plays, or he just gets nervous about it. So he's good. It would be interesting to see, if not like a pro Fortnite player, but like his content that we can produce would get views. Um, it's so dumb. So like I put all this work in to this podcast and this whole Whimsy thing, and like for example, on YouTube, I have it right here. Hold on. On YouTube, anything that has Liam and Fortnite has like legit 4 times as many views as everything else on the website on YouTube. So every time we jump on the live stream, like we get a bunch of feedback and posts and views and stuff on Twitter. So like every time he plays, there is an uptick in activity on the socials and just everything. We have, I think, 2 different Little Whims webcomics that were Fortnite centric, and those were all like 3-4 times more views than all the other ones. All of the best ofs, the little clips for like Fortnite related stuff, those are like 3 times more and more likes. So 2024, I'm hoping that Liam gets out there and just helps, just build his brand a little bit. He wants, I think we're looking at computers and stuff for his birthday. He's talking about taking it a little bit more seriously, but he's 13, so I'll just kind of bite my tongue a little bit, let him kind of do his own thing, but I'll just keep pushing him to at least try something. So yeah, I mean the podcast isn't making. I promise you, it's not making any money. But we got JJ, we got his Yellowstone stories. I still stand behind that; they're really good. I think in 2024, we find a way to get his story out there more. I got some ideas to bring it to a visual medium also. Just a lot of really fun stuff. So, like, without the podcast, I don't know, like, nobody knows that Liam plays Fortnite and is really good at it. No one knows that JJ is actually a really good storyteller. Huge imagination. And without this podcast, do either one of them kind of just drop off and in a year or two just completely just phase out of it when it was something that they're good at and passionate about. So that's kind of why I am enjoying the podcast and this whole Whimsy thing is I'm having fun with it. I'm slowly learning how to like edit audio and video and just being creative. I've always liked to think I've been a creative person, so this is just kind of a different outlet. 2024 should have some really, really fun creative projects coming out. Analog horror stories, ARGs, live streams, and this really kind of just take it to a video and visual medium also. What else is going on in 2023? The website started off, like, it was so funny. Started off with just one page, and I just crammed everything in on one page, and learned that there's a plus page tab on the top right. So now I can have multiple tabs and multiple pages. So check out the website, chasingthewhimsy.com, and take a look at what we got over there. We're just trying to build a community. So with it, we got pictures, we got a little photo gallery. I'd love to start seeing. It's funny, I got Trinity sending pictures of just Trinity and Sandy. Every time they see a gnome in a store, they just take a picture of it and send it to me. So I'll start trying to post more of those pictures, anything gnome related, Whimsy related. We got the blog out there, where I try to give you guys some deep, not very deep dive, but just some thoughts going on whatever strikes my fancy whenever I decide to write. We did some stuff with some movies that inspired me. I'm going to start diving into those more next year. I may or may not had a small freak out that I posted, but whatever. I don't know. Like, I don't know. It's weird. It's weird talking to like everybody. And it's different, like to kind of just like let people into the Whimsy universe and like behind the scenes and whatever's going on, and people are interested. And I think that was kind of the purpose of not the purpose, but like the tagline to Whimsy, which is we're all very relatable and we're all going through the same stuff in some variations. So, I post some blogs, some projects, we podcast, and, because everybody struggles with a 13-year-old, everybody struggles with like, nobody cares about whatever it is that I'm doing, and then getting reinvigorated back into being creative. And then JJ, like, and just, we're just looking, like JJ needed an outlet to kind of get his storytelling out there. So that's what I was meaning about community, is anybody who can draw, anybody who wants to write a story. It's not just Ben's family, Liam's family, Kelly's family, or just JJ. Anybody. If I get an email from Spencer, I've never even met this guy, but if he's like, I love to crochet and I like to make doilies, like, cool, let's do it. Like, I'll give him a platform on YouTube. We'll record it, like, and then Spencer can tell us how, like different ways to crochet. Or if he's like, I like Fortnite, but I'm way better at Animal Crossing, then like I'll jump in and play Animal Crossing with them. Anybody who has a passion for anything, that's what 2024 is going to hopefully be, is just expanding on everybody else's passions, and kind of giving anybody who needs an outlet a place to start. Who was it? Sarah, who does the Little Whims, loves to draw, and for a little while, maybe it was hard for her to sit down and put pen to paper or pen to iPad and draw anything. She didn't know, what she wanted to draw, what she was, and through Whimsy, she was just like, all right, let's draw your silly gnomes doing silly things, and now she's drawing so much more now, and opening up a little bit to getting her artwork out there. So, it's all for the betterment of Whimsy and yourself. If you think people don't want to hear any of your stuff or see any of your stuff, I do. And as we build this Whimsy community, the rest of us will all care and help and support wherever we can. So, and I think that's kind of really what happened in 2023 is we had this weird, silly idea of just podcasting. And I think a lot of people were like, sure, whatever. Like, just like Pokemon or everything else that he does is, he'll be over it in a couple of weeks. And we're going on 6 months now. And all I do is more and more. So, yeah, we got some successes this year. We had a couple of fails, merch. Man, I enjoyed it too. All these little wooden tokens. So we have them. We're going to pivot and use those for different projects and stuff in 2024. That's what I mean is like, there was several times throughout the last couple of months, it felt like I was either being pooped on or nobody even cared. And it's just those one or two people that, you know, there to kind of just back you up and just be like, yeah, it's dumb, but we enjoy it and you're good at it or you're getting better. And just kind of just keeping me moving forward. So, you know, it will be a very interesting 2024. And I think next week when we get Liam here, I think, I don't know if I already said this. This might be one of the ones I cut. Yeah, I think next week we'll just go into what we plan for in 2024. Get some ideas that he has. See if we can get him to commit to the live streams. I know he wants to do like a clip YouTube channel thing. So hopefully we can get him to buckle down and do some of that homework and get me on those. The summer is going to be crazy when all the kids are out. I know we'll do some stuff with JJ and Liam. Again, just throwing it out there. Anybody who's listening, if you got kids, yourself, anybody who needs a way to express themselves or want to have like a little passion project that you want to work on, reach out, let me know. I'll help you do whatever you need to get it out there. And I'll give you a place within Whimsy to kind of highlight and showcase it for a little bit before you take it out on your own. So what else is going on? What else do we have for wrap up? Hit the socials, YouTube, and I'm at like 27 minutes, so I'm trying to like drag this thing out for 3 more minutes and give it a nice even 30. But yeah, thank you to everybody who listens. I'm looking at some of the numbers right now. There's a lot of people listening, not a lot of people following. I think across all of the streamings, 60, 70 people actually following. No, because I got YouTube or iTunes. There's roughly across those 3 main platforms, I think we're close to like 100 different followers across the 3. And then YouTube, I think we just hit 38 on YouTube, so that's going to continue to go up once we start putting out some more video content versus like stills of audios. I mean, it's growing, it's doing something, and I am excited to see what 2024 does with it. A lot of really fun projects. This whole thing has just been a lot of fun in 2023. I got my mat in front of me. We write down the dates of every time we record, and it's crazy. I got 31 dates written down on here, consistent, and all just different, unique memories and experiences. And I'm glad that I was able to record all of that stuff with friends and family, with Liam. Sophie's going to get on here soon more regularly, and I don't know, it's just fun to kind of have it all out there for people to hear and, you know, listen. So, like I said, a lot of really fun stuff coming 2024. We got, I started reaching out to some old friends from like high school from like 20 years ago. Bonnie in Wisconsin and Tara now in Arizona. So they got kids. Technically, one of them's my grandson. No, not grandson. Godson. So, like, what are they doing? They're wrestlers. I don't know. It's gonna be so much fun next year. What else we got? think we're going to obviously get Grandma and other Grandma on at some point. I don't know. Where are we at? We're at 30 minutes. What else do we have for the wrap up? I think that's everything. I hit the socials. We hit the podcast, the episodes. I don't know. It's just been a really fun year. And I said it a couple of times, and I just got to keep saying it. Thank you, everybody, for listening, hanging out with us every week. We look forward to hanging out more next year. We would like to see some more interaction and comments from you guys, but with time, I'll get there. We'll find better ways for you guys to communicate with us, start giving some shout outs and start getting you guys all involved. I know we got big interviews coming up. If I can get this Zoom thing figured out, it just really opens it up. And by all means, if you just like the YouTube channel and like the comics or whatever it is you like, reach out. I have no problem putting some random person, give you guys 10 or 15 minutes to come on and talk with us. So it's been such a huge, it's just been fun. I think we talked about it early episodes. Like, I'm 40, and it's fun to think Sophia has right now 31 episodes of what 2023 Dad looks like. And, will she be embarrassed? Will she not be? I know Liam is. I don't know. It's just a lot of fun. So thanks everybody who supports us, who interacts with us, and who continues to listen. It feels cool for me, even though it's not millions like some of the younger people would want. I'm happy with all of you guys, the 2023 OGs. So thanks for hanging out, and we look forward to keep creating. And you guys have a great night. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year's, Whimsy.